welcome to Lakewood Bisa Bible Camp. It's Cooking with Dawn. Today we're going to make cheesy potatoes, and again, we're going to make them so that they're gluten-free. So a couple things to remember if you want to be sure that you're making them gluten-free. Make sure your sour cream is gluten-free. If you want to not have to read labels, just go with Daisy. That's always gluten-free. And then special tip, look at Progresso soups. They have a lot of gluten-free soups. The cream of mushroom is gluten-free. It's not as condensed as your typical Campbell's condensed soup, but it works just fine for any recipes that require a cream soup. So we've got that. You can use any kind of potato you want. I always use frozen hash browns, but you can use the frozen cubed hash browns. It's a little different consistency. You can use potatoes O'Brien, which have the onions and green pepper. My husband Ron wouldn't like that, so we don't make them that way. And you can use plain shredded hash browns. So you need a bag of shredded hash browns. That's about 2 pounds of that. You can thaw them or you can do them from frozen. 2 cups of cheddar cheese, and a lot of times I throw a little more cheese in. You can mix up your cheeses and have a variety of cheeses. Put some Parmesan in there or something like that if you like that flavor. I always mix the cheese and the hash browns before I add the sauce. You're going to do a teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and again I mix that together. Now you can imagine most of the time I'm not making one recipe. So when I mix together my sauce, which is the soup and the sour cream, you're going to do a cup of sour cream and a cup of the cream soup. Now the cream soup can that I buy, the Progresso, actually has 2 cups in it. So you can always make 2 batches. Cook one for now and freeze one for later. They freeze great in a casserole dish. So I take the 2 things and I mix them together, the sour cream and the cream soup. And I just get them all blended because it just mixes better in my casserole if I've got it all blended ahead of time. Then into my potato cheese spices mix. Stir it up. Takes a little while. You got to be persistent because at the beginning it kind of glumps into one, or clumps, whatever the word is, into one batch. But you keep stirring till the sour cream and the soup mix have gone through, and you've got it all throughout your hash brown potatoes. You're going to put this into an oven at 350 degrees, so you want that preheating while you're mixing things up. And then many of the recipes, and you might have one of these too because this is a very common recipe, ask you to include butter. Long ago I stopped melting butter and including it. I didn't think we needed the extra butter in it. All I do is spray the pan. I'm going to put my casserole in, and then it's just a matter of dumping it in. I put a cover of foil over the top while it's cooking. I stir partway through while it's cooking just to mix up the melting parts more thoroughly and to get it heated all the way through. So there you go. That's a 9x13 of a cheesy hash brown potato casserole. I made one ahead of time that hasn't been cooked yet with the cubed potatoes, so you can see that it's got a little different look. And like I said, these freeze great. It's a gluten-free potato dish that goes great with lots of things. Have a great day.